involves Chicago's Department of Family and Support Services outsourcing its Human Service Mobile Outreach Program to Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Chicago. Catholic Charities President Monsignor Michael Boland and Family and Support Services Director Evelyn Diaz say the partnership is a win-win situation.
Human Services Mobile Outreach is a service that we currently provide at the city where somebody calls a 311 and gets 24-hour, 7-day-a-week, 365-day transport services to shelters. We do emergency food box deliveries through that unit. And then we also respond to well-being checks. So during periods of extreme weather, you can call and have us go and check up on a loved one and make sure that they're doing okay.
Catholic Charities has 100 locations within the city. We are in people's neighborhoods and communities, and we do so many different kinds of services to people who are really struggling. People turn to Catholic Charities because they know that we will help them. We're not going to be judgmental of them. And they know that we're out there and that we bring a tremendous sense of passion and mission.
Catholic Charities has just such a vast reach. They serve 1 million people a year from birth through the senior years. They know communities. They have so many different services to connect individuals to, and a vast network of partnerships, external partnerships to connect people to. They understand the homeless population. This is a sensitivity that we really need in a partner, especially for the Human Services Mobile Outreach. We want them to know the homeless population. We want them to provide very caring and sensitive service to that population, and Catholic Charities is one of the best.
When people come to us, are they hungry? Then we feed them, or we try to help them. If they're homeless, we try to provide them a place to be able to go out of the elements. So the essential element is really to respond as Jesus would, and Jesus would feed the hungry, and he would clothe them, or he would try to provide shelter for them, which he tried to do during his lifetime, and we're trying to do it in our lifetime.
Well, this partnership, this cooperation between the City of Chicago and the Archdiocese of Chicago as a win-win situation, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think it's obvious kind of a solution. We're a public institution. We're on the streets. One out of every 3 citizens of the City of Chicago is a client in some fashion of Catholic Charities or the Archdiocese. So we're there. And the city also has shared concern for the homeless, which I'm very grateful for, but we run good shelters. We know where the homeless are, and we try to help them. So if they can cooperate with us, as they're proposing to do, I think the services will be better. The important thing is, how are the poor served? And we have a long, long history of serving the poor, yes, and doing it well, and I'm very proud of that. So this is kind of an obvious kind of cooperation, and I'm very pleased that the city is creative enough to, ask us to help.
Well, Catholic Charities, being an agency of the Archdiocese of Chicago, its goal is to serve everyone, not just Catholics. So,
of course, I mean, Jesus said, "Love your neighbor."
Yeah.
So we do. We feed the sick, or feed the hungry, and cure the sick if we can with God's help, and educate the ignorant, and et cetera, et cetera. So we don't ask questions about are you Catholic or not. It's simply we do this because Christ says these are the corporal works of mercy. Do them. It's part of our religion as much as worship.
Yes.
And so that's a long tradition, especially in Catholic churches in the City of Chicago. They've always had that dimension. And we do, I think, a credible job with it. The irony is, this is why we're talking about religious liberty these days, is come August 1st next year, Catholic Charities won't be Catholic anymore. The government will declare it's not religious enough to be called Catholic. That's bizarre. I hope that we'll draw back from that kind of precipice. But the point is well taken. When we're helping the homeless, we don't ask them what their religion is. And nor do we just hire people who are Catholic. We help everybody who can join in that mission. And it is a mission. It's a sacred task because the poor are God's people. But, whether they belong visibly to the Catholic Church or not is not a question that comes into the conversation.
They're all children of God.
They're all children
we
of
serve
God,
them.
yeah.
Yes.